In the flyweight division at UFC 311, this is your first fight of the night. You got Tagir Ulanbekov coming in at 15-2. He's from Russia. Clayton Carpenter, American. He comes in at 8-0. So just that fact alone, Russia versus America, makes this for a highly interesting fight. The Russian is more than a 2-1 favorite. He's 1 inch taller at 5'7". Ulanbekov 33, Carpenter 28. Ulanbekov has a 2 inch reach advantage. He fights left-handed. Carpenter fights right-handed. Now, Carpenter is much more active on the feet, 4.6 significant strikes per minute to 3.2. Then you look at the ground game, both guys right around one takedown per round, although Ulanbekov, lands slightly more than one per round, but both guys are right there. So both guys can go to the ground, and Carpenter has an advantage on the feet. Tagir, 61% takedown defense. Carpenter hasn't had to defend any yet. More on that in a moment. Now, Ulanbekov has won back-to-back fights by submission, both guillotine and rear, over Cody Durden and Nate Maness. He did lose to Tim Elliott by decision. He led in that fight 90-79 in significant strikes, but trailed 3-2 in takedowns. So very, very close fight that Ulanbekov lost, and it was unanimous. Before that, he beat Alan Nascimento and Bruno Silva, both by decision. So he's 4-1 in the UFC. Now, Carpenter just getting started, but he beat Edgar Chairez, a decent fighter, by decision at the Contender Series. Then came into the UFC, beat Juan Camilo Ronderos by submission, Lucas Rocha submission. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good fight. The difference is here is Ulanbekov is facing real guys that we've heard of, like Nate Maness and Cody Durden, compared to Carpenter, who beat Rocha and Ronderos. It doesn't mean he can't keep winning at a higher level. It just means that when you look at who these guys have fought, you would think that Ulanbekov has had tougher competition. I'm really curious about Carpenter in this fight. I'm going to go against him just because of the experience Ulanbekov has, 17 fights to 8. But if Carpenter can pull this fight off, he's going to be on a different level. But I just don't see that happening yet, and not willing to pick him in this fight. Again, Tagir, 17 fights in. This is fight 18. And, the takedown game is real for both guys, really. But I'll take Tagir Ulanbekov to slightly edge Clayton Carpenter with the ground game. Probably going to control him for most of the fight and win by decision. That's my prediction here. Tagir Ulanbekov moves to 16-2, in my opinion, flyweight division, UFC 311.